Okay, I'm gonna describe a certain type of person. Now, if you are that person, stick around and watch this video. If you aren't that person, well, just show it to that person. You want success in life, but you don't know in what. Or maybe you do know in what. Maybe you want success as a YouTuber. Maybe you want success as a scientist. Maybe that's stable, maybe it changes. But you have the problem of getting distracted. You go from one new thing to the next. The outside world just comes at you and it grabs you. And you can't do anything about it. So you sway around all over. Wherever the fucking wind takes you, that's where you go. If we think about that, we all know that that's not going to lead you anywhere. I mean, maybe one feather out of the billions of feathers, but most feathers aren't just going to sway randomly to the place that feather wants to go, you know? So let me give you some math to show you what's happening. Life, if you ask me, that's simple, really. It's a stochastic differential equation. These come up in finance with fucking stocks. You know, they're all fucking, they jitter around and they go up, they go down. It occurs in physics, all the atoms are fucking jiggling around. Biology, you can describe populations by stochastic differential equations. And it even occurs where cognitive scientists, they use to describe like how we make decisions. And it's the same exact shit. It's just fucking a jittering line going up or down until we cross like a decision boundary. Now you might be asking, now Chase, why is this complicated math thing useful here? Well, I mean, we're not going to be doing some like math, but the concept, you can say it's a very real concept. So let's break it down into two parts. You can describe a stochastic differential equation in terms of a drift diffusion process. So what the fuck that means is it has a drift component. It's basically just the direction it's heading in. And so it can vary over time, but generally it's going to be in like, you can be going up, you can go down, you can be just flat. So that's just like the overall trajectory, but life isn't like simple. It's not like easily determined. If we could just describe everything with a fucking line, that would be easy. Everything would be solved. But shit is complicated. So we have a diffusion term. Diffusion meaning it just spreads out and it's random. It's stochastic. This is why stocks, they don't just go up in a straight line. They go up in a jittery line. And that's because they have a positive mean, but they diffuse. There's a diffusion, there's a noise. And the original context of this was like atoms. An atom will, if it has like a velocity, it'll be heading in a specific direction, but it's going to be bouncing on all the other atoms. So it's diffusing. If you put a drop of fucking dye in some water, it's gonna spread out. It'll diffuse. So all of this funky, wonky math, why did I bring it up? It's to diagnose you as a doctor. Just trust me. I'm not a doctor. Your problem is you don't have enough drift and you diffuse way too much. Way too much diffusion, not nearly enough drift. Do you even drift, bro? Probably not. You're always searching for a new cure, a new solution that's going to solve you. You're the problem, and you're just looking for that solution. Or you get distracted by, oh, there's a party there, there's a bar there, there's hookers over there. They're midget hookers. What? And you get distracted. You're always looking for that new thing, whether it's a new mindset or a new belief you need to adopt, or a new, oh, I need to try drop shipping. Nope, I need to try fucking Amazon FBA. Oh, nope, I need to try YouTube. And I've been there. And it's actually, it's good to do this for a little bit. You want to diffuse until you find something that you really like. And then once you find that thing, you want to cling on to it for dear fucking life. And then cut back on the diffusion and raise the drift. So the thing is, diffusion, it's all on the outside. So all we can do is we can decide how much the outside is going to impact us. If we're a very stoic person, or like a monk or something, he's not going to care about all the noise outside. He's just drifting along in whatever fucking direction he decides. But like a fucking sorority chick who's going to a party this week, she's going to Brad's house after that, then she's going to Dave's later. But she's just doing her homework. She's a good girl. And then she went to Sarah's. You know, she's a great lady. But the thing is, she's just bouncing from place to place. Or let's look at fucking John. John just goes, he sits on his computer, he's looking for the right self-help video to make him fucking change his life. And maybe it does for a day or two, and then he just bounces back around the next day until some new fucking fad or new technique comes in. So the problem here, people, we have too much diffusion. We gotta cut back on the diffusion. Stop bouncing around from thing to thing. And shift your focus from the external to the internal. So that'll cut back on diffusion. And then in terms of like giving yourself drift, you need to find like a good mission. You need to find something you really love. You need to find something that you want to do, you want to improve on, and that makes the world a better place. And then once you find that thing, you just have to go put in the reps. And you have to learn. You can't just fucking do the same exact thing. Because if you do the same exact thing and you don't learn, you're not drifting in a positive direction, you're drifting just flat. Like even if you cut out the noise, now instead of just a random noise about zero, it's just a flat noise fucking thing about zero. That's just death. That's literally just death. So in terms of like setting our drift in a positive direction, it's all internal, bro. It's all internal. No new fucking video or no new thing is gonna fucking change everything about your life. You're looking for a solution when it's a problem that doesn't have just one solution. The solution is just continuously working and continuously getting slightly better and slightly better. It's not like looking around until you find the perfect fucking thing. All right, thanks for watching. So remember, whenever you're like thinking about bouncing around, diffusing around, being a little child, think, do I even drift, bro? You don't want to be a driftless loser, in my opinion. I guess one more thing, you don't want to drift in a negative direction. So if you're gonna pick a thing to drift in, make it drift positively, okay? All right. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you.